Fala aí pessoal, ó eu aqui outra vez. Demorou um pouquinho, mas eis-me aqui gravando de Bardo. Falei, segunda tentativa de gravar. E chega de enrolação, lá vamos nós.
You'd like to hear a new story? Oh, very
Normal.
well. Where shall we begin?
Eu já joguei no Android, então old school. Sorte.
Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures.
Carisma.
Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma. Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures. Allows the bard to equip and use two-handed weapons.
Talento. No Award, shoot bash, shoot charge, power shot.
The bard gains bonus coins for any treasure he finds. It had come to this at last. One man, a poet and a rogue, with no friends to speak of, no one to mourn his passing, should it come to that. Even those beside him are no more boon companions than bondservants, summoned by sorcery and song, as cold and indifferent to him as the light of a wandering star.
Na moral, esse jogo eu tô ansioso pra gravar enquanto pra começar. Eu formatei o computador pra gravar gameplay, pra melhorar a edição. Tô usando HD secundário pra deixar o vídeo full frame,
You've made a mistake in coming
vai ter vídeo por semana.
But to know where he is, we need to know where he is from. And to know that, we've got to begin elsewhere. And not that long ago. A simple man he was, with a quick wit and a sharp tongue, an eye for the lasses, and a talent for keeping one step ahead of the law, come to Houghton to play his tunes and make his way. He found himself standing outside the Drunken Rat, a public house owned by the widow Mary McCrary. The bard readied his instrument and prepared to ply his trade.
You drunken louts! Get off your backsides and kill it!
I'll save you, fair damsel.
Cara de pau, Bardo, viu?
Ah, what a strapping man you are, to be saving me from that wee beastie.
I happened to be wandering by when I heard your cries over the rumbling of my empty belly. You aren't hurt, are you?
No, but aren't you the sweet one for asking? Say, I've an idea. If you'd be willing to do a little job for me, I'd give you a good meal and a warm place to lay your head for the night.
I'd be only too happy to handle anything you'd like to heave my way.
Then it's a deal, for it's a wee rat problem I've got in me cellars, and if you could do away with them, I'd be ever so thankful.
Rats, you say? In the cellar? How cliché of you, love. But I'll forgive you this once.
You'll need a bigger sword than what you've got, in case you run into trouble.
Oh, and my sword is quite big enough to handle any troubles you might have.
Bom, é isso. Deixa eu me acostumar com esse controle. C, não. Acho que é pro lado do A. Não, D.
Well, I can't do that. Yet.
Aí, yes. Aí vou eu. Um baú.
And then the bard looted the chest which contained the widow's most precious... Wait a minute. Did I read that properly? You're stealing from her?
I wouldn't call it stealing, exactly. I mean, people leave all kinds of things in chests, and they never seem to object when I help myself. Think of it as a public service. I mean, who knows how cluttered these chests might become if I didn't do my part to help clean them out.
In hindsight, I'm surprised it took the bard this long to get his hands on Mary's chest.
Ah, quebra. Aí. Eu realmente preciso de uma espadinha maior. Bom, vamos ao rato. Mas primeiro salvar, né? Porque nunca se sabe quando você pode não querer ver a introdução de novo, por mais massa que seja. Olha o clima sinistro do lugar. Como que eu mudo a câmera? Posição. Ok. E problema resolvido.
Quest complete.
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who has bravely made the cellars once again safe for buxom barmaids and wanton widows. Or has he?
Cheguei esse ratinho aí, é um pouquinho maior do que o Bardo aguenta.
The bard, finding himself wreathed in flame, dashed up the stairs towards the safety of the tavern.
Corre, Nizifio, corre. Corre que você tá pegando fogo. Cadê? Aqui. Corre. Não morri. Tá zoeira. Gravando de novo porque o Fraps deu pau aqui. Esse jogo é muito zoeira. E o Bardo é mais zoeira ainda.
Nicely done. Or is that well done?
Not well done. More like medium rare.
Now we'll have another go at him with this.
You better hope I've cooled off when I return, or you're next.
Uma espada decente, ao que parece. Aí, agora vai numa pancada, esse baú, pelo menos. Vamos lá. Coisa boa destruir baú. Até parece que eu tô jogando Zelda.
Ooh, that looked painful.
Gente.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get down here?
Look here, laddie, don't be concerning yourself with such things right now. I'm here to help you with your rat problem. Any brute can swing a sword. If you really want to slay that...
Boring.
Before you head down there and face that huge rat, I'd like to be sure that...
I know what I'm doing, old
Que eu acho que eu
man. I have
lembro.
no need for advice from the likes of you.
Comandos, eu acho. Vamos lá. Primeira batalha em Debarteio. Acho que era 1. Não. 3. Aí. 3D.
Charge! Charge!
Aê, deu curto, mas deve ter matado o rato. Foi de cafeiro.
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who's bravely made the
How about
cellars...
you tell the story and leave the sarcastic patronising to me, okay?
Gente, eu acho um sarro. Eles discutindo com o narrador da história. Na moral, esse jogo aqui é ótimo. Quem também tá gravando o jogo num estilo parecido é o Patrick, que tá gravando Unepic. Vou deixar no link do vídeo aqui pra quem quiser assistir. É muito bom aquele jogo também, assim como o canal do Patrick. Deixa eu deixar salvo, porque vai que dá pau de novo. Vamos pegar nossa recompensa.
Run away
Vamos ver.
again, did ya? Go back to where you came from and leave the fighting to those who've got the guts for it.
É, foi um ratinho pequeno, né? Dá pra você controlar, gente. É interativa a história. Você
I've
molda
plenty
o
of
curso
guts,
dos
milady.
acontecimentos.
Which is why you needn't trouble yourself about that rat any longer.
You mean it's dead? Oh, thank you. I can't tell you how grateful I am.
'Twas the least I could do for a damsel in distress. Now, how about that meal?
Why don't you wait while I fix you some leftovers? Oh, and your room in the back is almost ready.
Seu quarto já está pronto, ó. Na manhã seguinte,
Having spent a lonely night in a somewhat uncomfortable and shabby bed, the bard awoke the next morning in a foul humour.
You should go speak with that strange friend of yours. He was starting to scare away my regular customers. I had to chase him out.
é, deve ter, se eu não me engano, é aquele velho.
Very impressive, young man. I wish I had the guts to stand up to the wife the way you stood up to that rat. But of course, she's a bit more vicious.
Standard ranks. Gente, o que mais tem nesse músico são as músicas zoadas. Mas, olha só, até a animação é bem feita pra caramba. Eles deixando a boca não falar e tal, a dublagem é muito massa. Só as letras. É, o Bardo concorda com as letras meio zoado.
The drunken rat, the aching drum, and Trolley's pub as well. One thing you can be sure of, it's Charlie's beer they sell.
So all you lads and lasses, at 11 o'clock you stop for 5 short seconds. Remember Charlie Moss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey!
Desculpe a minha falta de ritmo num jogo tão musical, gente, mas sei lá, eu acho esse jogo foda pra caramba, muito bom. Mas vamos pular um pouco dessa
Boring. Move along.
falação.
Yeah, so you killed a rat. Would you want a medal?
É, eu queria uma medalha. O que tem de errado com uma medalha?
Oh, your little friend's giving me quite a charge. Bring him round again sometime, won't ya?
Tá, tem que conversar com o velho sem mão. Com o velho maneta. Que eu não me lembro o nome por sinal, mas vamos lá pra vila de Houghton.
What did I tell you, lad? You hooked him and cooked him.
Thanks to that song you gave me.
You're welcome, boyo. And should you be looking for another one like it, find the trow in the fairy haunt woods. But keep your wits about you. They're devilish clever, the trow. With magic by the pound, and not a single scrap of honesty.
Não tô muito afim de
Do I
caçar
look like a
não.
village idiot to you? I've had more than my fill of barbarian hordes, evil wizards, cities locked in eternal winter, and any other type of adventure you care to throw my way.
Realmente.
There's too much danger and not enough profit to go around.
É um herói que
Now,
não gosta
boy,
de
what's a little
aventura.
danger when compared to power? Didn't that little trick I showed you help you get in good with the widow McCreary? If it's a skin you're worried about, I have a wee trinket here that'll keep you safe from harm. This amulet was made by a powerful sorceress. It can summon her spirit to heal your wounds in battle. You'll need adder stones to provide the necessary mystical power.
Muito útil um amuleto.
If you like,
de cura.
you can even use multiple stones for even greater effect. Here, laddie. Try it out.
Right it out. Galit. Oh. Massa até. É, nada mal.
Who is she? She's beautiful. I'll take the amulet, old man. And,
mudou de
what were you
opinião
saying about a
rapidinho.
trail?
Find him in the Fairy Haunt Woods. Bannerfeet be his name.
Mulherengo, hein?
He can teach you magic enough to impress any lass.
Ok. Vamos salvar. Pessoal, esse gameplay vai ser curto, vai ficar por aqui mesmo. E por enquanto é isso. 3D. Adeus, aranha. Se bem que isso não parece uma aranha, convenhamos. Ah, coisa legal que eu aprendi no Android que dá pra fazer. Vem cá, galinha. Nesse jogo dá pra matar as galinhas. Xerife Office. Aí, tchau, galinha. Nossa, eu acho tão legal ficar fazendo isso. Bardo, o tombador de vacas e matador de galinhas. Vamos lá. Tô procurando aqui a casinha do padre, mas eu não sei onde que é. Isso não pode ser bom.
What are you doing? Stop that right now. Why are you breaking my barrels?
I didn't know these belonged to anyone.
Well, they do. It took me all day to make those. I don't mind if you break them after they're sold, but don't destroy my inventory before I've sold them.
Realmente, quebrar o barril do velhinho, coitado, né?
Okay, I'll lay off these. But if I see a barrel somewhere else, I will of course be forced to destroy it.
Fine with me. You just keep smashing barrels, and I'll start setting aside silver for you for every new barrel I sell to replace the ones you've broken. Come back here any time, and I'll make good on my promise and pay you what I owe.
I won't hold my breath, old man. But if I'm back in the area, I'll come look you up.
É, nada mal começar a quebrar barril. Você quebra barril, velho, vende mais barril.
Pardon me.
Que é o que? Brooch. Eu não sei onde que é a bendita casa do padre. Acho que é M ou N o mapa. Não. Mais uma vaca pra virar. Bom, o gameplay vai ficar aqui nessa entrada do bosque. Pra não ficar muito longo, porque tem gente que andou reclamando que os gameplays estão compridos demais. Eu vou tentar dar uma abreviada. Ah, dá pra controlar a velocidade dele? Não, não dá.
Hey, this forest is a great place to hunt.
Next.
É, um bom lugar pra caçar. Baú de árvore. Lobos. Não é tão incomum lobo, hein? Ah, pera. 3D. Por que eu vou matar ele na mão? Aí.
The bard, having slain the random wolf, found that it had digested not only the contents of a small treasury, but also various household goods. Wait, am I reading that correctly? It can't be right.
You'd be surprised. I find all kinds of things inside these beasties. Did I ever tell you about the time I killed this rat and out popped an entire chest?
Well, I'm just going to skip those passages in the future.
What? That's a major source of income. You cheap, good-for-nothing horses.
And so the bard continued on his journey.
O narrador intrometido, né? O massa é que ele age como se não fosse um RPG. Também me lembra. É, vai ficar por aqui, pessoal. O gameplay. Espero que vocês tenham curtido e eu vou me esforçar para essa... Ah, tá aqui o negócio de salvar. Para que essa intro tenha ficado bem bacana. Bom, já deu uns 10 minutos de gameplay e até próximo fim de semana com mais episódio de The Bardo. Agora, qual o nome que eu vou colocar nesse episódio? Provavelmente vai ser Bardo, o matador de galinhas e tombador de vacas. Vai ficar bacana. Falou, pessoal. Agora vai ter vídeos com mais frequência, já que eu formatei o computador e tenho uma internet decente. Fui!